An in-depth look into the Obama administration's use of the Strategic National Stockpile may help explain why our nation is now facing a shortage of personal protective equipment. Here's One America's Grayce Rust.
He can use that same power now to make sure that the first responders have the gloves, have the masks, have the gowns, have the shields on their faces. And quite frankly, he's been awful slow in getting that going.
Former Vice President Joe Biden hammers President Trump over shortages of PPE, but fails to mention supplies were severely depleted during the Obama administration and never replenished. Earlier this week, the president announced the federal stockpile of strategic supplies was almost gone. The same day, Biden tweeted that it's a, quote, national disgrace healthcare workers don't have the PPE they need. He went on to advise the president to utilize the Defense Production Act to deliver needed supplies. But before moving forward as to how the president should address the issue, it's important to understand why the shortage came about in the first place. According to multiple government agencies, including Health and Human Services, as well as the Homeland Security Council, throughout the 8 years of the Obama administration, 75% of N95 respirators and 25% of face masks were used. Several events called for the need of such supplies, including the H1N1 swine flu, Ebola virus, the Zika virus, and several natural disasters. Despite the dwindling stockpile, government records show the Obama administration made no real effort to replenish the emergency materials. And if it had, our nation might be in a much better position to combat the pandemic we now face. In addition to depleting emergency materials, the Obama administration cut funding for the SNS on numerous occasions, including a nearly $50 million decrease during the fiscal year 2013. When asked about the evidence showing the reduction in supplies under his leadership, Biden recently argued the move was meant to, quote, modernize the strategic stockpile. However, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign hit back, saying Sleepy Joe just doesn't want to accept responsibility for leaving America unprepared for a pandemic. Grayce Rust, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.